I can't lie, this beat ain't really anything special. Let me switch it. Swear either they just make wah beats one and the same, or I've heard this beat before. Hold up. Type a beat. Why is my phone always almost dead these days before I go live? Okay. Alright, different type beat. Bro, none of these beats are interesting. Like, fuck it, I guess. I don't know. Shit.
Okay, everyone look.
Howdy. Yo, what's good, y'all? I didn't get to go live yesterday. I had some stuff go on, but we're live today. That's all that matters. I always got to make sure that, what the fuck? I always got to make sure the soundboard works at this point, you know. Always got to at least test one time. Also, I swear, bro, I'm so picky when it comes to hearing beats that I like, bro. I'm like overly picky. I was like, boy, is this a sock? This is my bonnet. Anyways, I did light laundry earlier, so I mean, you can see the comforter in the back. Bed is not made. I don't really think I got much to like show before we make beats. I got like 2 things on Twitter. I don't really see anything on like Insta that caught my attention whatsoever that I wanted to pull up. So I think I got everything working. Thumbnail changer, announced everything. Insta, Twitter, YouTube. I always be forgetting YouTube. I didn't even announce on Twitter actually. I think I'll let me keep having this play in the background. This is by Alfie Beats. Alfie snapped on the beat. Hold on. All right, copy this again. Yeah, I did not announce today's tweet up on there. Hold up. Boom. We're live. I announced on TikTok, which I normally I've never done that before, so that's different. I announced on my dead Discord. YouTube, haven't announced on YouTube yet. The one that's always interesting for me to forget. Streams. I've already been live for 7 minutes, bro. It's not felt like 7 minutes at all yet. All right. Share, create, post. We are live right here, right now. Wait. Right here, right now, today. Happy Mother's Day, by the way. All right, cool. I think there's some things I have to do before I flip screen again. Let me move these sounds over here. All right, cool. Open, Discord close, soundboard up. Heck yeah. Got the tweet up that I wanted to show you. Where to? So, first tweet. I love how the soundboard chooses to work when it wants to. Anyways, though, so first things first. First thing that I saw that I want to go over, I guess kind of go over. Yo, I was watching like back one of these streams and I was watching, because I was just chaptering everything. And I was just watching what, like, it was the Dabo versus Jane Remover stuff. And I was like, damn, bro, I can't lie. I'm finna give less of my opinion on here, because holy shit, that was like a 10-minute video. We sat on it for like 45. And I know I'd be talking a lot, but holy heck, I know y'all don't have the attention span for me to just ramble like that. I'm not saying it's a y'all problem. It's obviously a me problem. Undoubtedly, more than a me problem. Huge major problem on my part. Anyways, though, Tommy Richmond dropped his music video and song Changes. Cool. This guy came to my office and whined about an article when I was nice to him. Then I lied to Complex, acting like he pressed me. This is my favorite fall off to watch. Damn, that is actually a little crazy. Also, no lie, I was recording music earlier, bro, and started storming outside like crazy. It is starting to pick up once again, so I don't know if y'all finna hear that or it's gonna get picked up in the mic, but yeah, just in case y'all do, that's why y'all hearing stuff. I would hope that it's lightning outside and not, I don't know, me farting or some shit. Anyways, happy Mother's Day to the girl. I thought this was funny. I just thought this was hilarious. She's not a mother, but I'd love to genuinely make her one, along with making her what? Yo, what? Or are you just announcing what? Do I send, like, bro, what is this, bro? Anyways, yeah, that's basically all on Twitter. Am I on music for the category? Let's see. Yes, we are. Boom. So there were also some YouTube videos I low-key wanted to go over. Nobody's in here though, so I mean, I'm kind of just gonna show them off and go away. This first one I'm really interested in. Hit songs that have mistakes in them. And then what was on the thumbnail was, okay, well, it wasn't Billie Eilish. It was actually Sheck West's Mo Bamba at first, but you know, Matty Ball is just trying to get them clicks. He had to change the thumbnail all the way through. So yeah, that's one that I was interested in.
Today I'm producing.
I've seen Kara, I believe. I'm gonna say Kara. Kara sounds a lot more like realistic, but I've seen Kara before on like YouTube and stuff in 2023 when I was getting to releasing a lot more music consistently. So I'm kind of just interested in watching this. How to mix turning a mediocre. I'm gonna watch that on my own time, even though I don't know how much of that I'm gonna need. Not even trying to toot my own horn, I'm just being honest.
What if the next superstar artist?
Kyle Beats, I've said I'm not the biggest fan of watching Kyle Beats' shit, but if anyone wants to watch that, I'll go over that. I'm not watching this. I'm just gonna say, no lie, bro. Gideon's done lost my respect, bro. I hate people who are really using this David situation to like get like clicks, attention, publicity off of it, or money, like like I'm not gonna lie, obviously, yeah, weirdo predator dude, but it's like this shit's just fucking weird, bro. I'm not gonna do that, but appreciate you for stopping by, Brody. Who was asking for the beat reaction. I can't lie, I don't know how to say your name. Is it what I don't know how to say your name. Yeah, I'm not even gonna take a gander. Also, Shorty over here, I used to watch a whole lot of her videos, but damn, bro, I feel like she's been losing the plot even more, or just been getting freakier. I'll be honest. Anyways, though, I'm gonna open up FL. Oh shit, FL's already open. So do I have beat ideas? No, not really, but as per usual, bro, first VST, we open on up Zen. I might open up expand alongside this, but I'm just gonna low-key like put down some ideas and then run from there. I've had some stuff I want to record like off cam, but don't really know if I'm gonna do those ideas soon or anything. There was one thing I kind of wanted to flip. What the fuck? What is this this Gooner ass Invincible versus thumbnail? Okay, anyways. Ooh, Prod Heartless. I didn't know that he makes plugin B. What's that one more classical song that sounds like morning and birds? Morning Mood, that is the name of it, bro. I feel dumb. Yeah, no, I think I'm gonna sample this later on. I can't lie. On some fun shit. You feel me? Bro, I'm finna just like go with beat ideas today. I can't lie. I like this beat, but I feel like I wouldn't do like major justice to it. Hold up. This sounds cool. Anyways, yeah, let me just start off with whatever the heck I had in mind. PWM. Let's just put down like a 9. Then let me invert the 9. Boom. All right. 1 2 3 4 2 2 3 4. I'm gonna go 164. Let me open up Hive. Then I'm going to go to presets, wherever the fuck. I haven't opened this shit up in a minute. I'm gonna keep it on up in the background, detached, because I want this shit to keep on loading. Where's the loading bar for this shit again? Oh yeah, the scanning bar shit. Okay, cool. Just gonna have it off to the side. Oh wait. 2 3 4 1 2 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and. Yeah, okay, cool. This is major. I'm just gonna assume this goes over to minor, plus it keeps it in scale. And then over here I'm just gonna put, we're in like what, F major, so I'm just gonna do this, give it some extra variation. That's probably gonna make it better. What's good, AK? How you doing, bro? Take down the 160. And trade the top one off. Yeah, that's gonna clash. Take that away. All right. All right. I'm gonna rock with this. I'm gonna copy this. Let's see. Are you done? You're almost done scanning. Let me open up expand. Let me see if I could layer with anything. I know that there's like Sixers going outside. Man, I be forgetting that you mad tapped in with the NBA. Are they playing a good game right now? Hold up. Ooh, maybe I could use that. No lie, some of these names in expand for the EPs have always turned me away from using them. Like, they did have a piano called Fanta. It sounds mad sparkly, but it's like, I've always saw the name Fanta and I was like, boy, I'm not tapping into this. Yeah, fourth quarter, they down 50 points? There's no way, bro. Dang, my soundboard never goes. But still, that is kind of loud in my ears. Wow. Wow, they are really down damn near 50. That is... Bro, what? This thing never changed when I wanted to. That is actually crazy. Whoa. What is that? Like a whole 40, yeah, 42 point difference? That's OD. Are you done? Yes, you are. As per usual, y'all know I'm going in here for the ARPs. Haven't opened this John up in a minute. Where are the ARPs? I could put like tags. Yeah, tags. Let's see, ARP. Let's just click somewhere random. What do you sound like? I'm gonna solo this out. I'm gonna undetach this. I don't like that shit. That's actually crazy. Gonna remove that. I think I used this thing recently. I like my shit always sounding whimsical while playoffs over for them and don't need to watch that shit no more. Were you rooting for anyone else or just them? Because I think you mentioned them last time, because I remember when you were up in here, I mentioned like the Sixers. I thought it was the 76ers, but I just had to make sure because... Alright, that's like hella high-end-ish. Let me throw a convolver on this. Let me also delay it a tad. See if I could. Give him more perceived width. All right, And now I'm gonna go to gate 12. I'm gonna see if putting a gate is gonna go well. Let's see. All right, cool. I thought this would have more saw to it. What? Am I am I? Oh, this is expand. I was like, I was really thinking, bro. Like, why did that not sound the way I thought it would? Larizi? Nah, I've never heard of, bro. I'm gonna check him out in a quick sec. Let me actually. Yeah, it's already. Come on. How do I put subtle chorus to make it feel a bit? All right, cool. All right, cool. Let me just get the chords right. Right there, and then all right, cool. I don't really know. There's actually a quick way. What's good, Albert? How's it going, bro? Bro, Albert, I'm not pulling up ooh woo foo foo on here ever again, bro. The second you pulled up, I was literally thinking the other stream I was just I was mentioning how like you randomly popped up same day you were talking about ooh woo foo foo. Next thing I know, there was straight vagina on my screen. Hey, nah, you're straight, bro. It wasn't even on YouTube, so hey, at least there was one good thing from it. It was funny. Let me see if I get a pad with like some movement towards it. And then also let me put like some phaser or something on this. I know it's already a phase piano, but it just doesn't feel like it's moving. Let me go into Patcher and remove the side profile. Or a filter, compression. Yeah, mid-side EQ. I don't know why. Sidechain. Let me invert this. Nah, Patcher I think is tough. I can't lie, I'm definitely not like a goat at Patcher. I'm like a little bit above maybe a beginner because I understand how it works, but like shoot, I have like some Patcher presets that look like VSTs. Like I got this de-esser one that I use on my vocals. I cannot make something like this, bro. Like this looks mad simple in the back end. I don't get how this works. But simple stuff like this over here, like what I just did. So basically this over here, this from FL stuff is literally all the noise coming from FL, like all these things. You can literally set like whatever like signals or like audios that you want to, specifically that it's like connected to. So I have Patcher obviously on this mixer channel, so it's only that. If I had another mixer track like set over to it, I could add it on over here. You see? But yeah, like after that, it routes over into whatever setup here, and then it routes back all the way into FL. I explained that last app like shit. But yeah, I just turned this side down because I don't want like the side profile information there. Hold up. Example of the other routing shit. And then mid. And then yeah, I already have this shit over here. Like you could see, what the fuck is it? It's all the way straight over to track number 3. And then if I turn the mid off, you don't even see shit moving up in there. But no lie, yeah, that's like damn near the basic of shit. Like I know with Patcher. You can use it with like some, yeah, like I understand it literally on a super basic level. But making all them crazy other things like I just showed, that de-esser stuff, yeah, I could not do that, bro. I wish, bro. That'd be dope. Same guy who made that stuff, he made like this is something I use on like hella my masters. It's like an all-in-one mastering plugin kind of thing. Like I think it's cool. I think it's tough. Sometimes I don't use it all the way through because I do some other things, but I think it's nice. It's like this fake RVox kind of thing, FVox. He also made like this fake like RC20 retro color, bro. Right? Nah, no lie, I use the retro color shit on like a whole lot of stuff only because it's got the wobble on here. Like no lie, bro. Frank Pohl, he's a dude that made these. Super goated, super goated on here. And then yeah, like the whole back end of all this Patcher stuff, I'm saying I don't get how these people be making all that. It's wild. Only other time I'll be using Patcher is I could do it right here actually. I do it from time to time, but I got this like little VST and it allows me to, I hate saying little on stuff like that because it makes it sound like I'm underappreciating it. But I got this VST over here. It allows me to like see chords and all that stuff. So I just literally get the MIDI going in and then I can like double click it here. Ain't that dope, bro? It's got like all the chord names, note names. Cool stuff. Cool stuff. Still definitely confusing with Patcher, I won't lie. Oh yeah, and because like it's getting all that MIDI through there as well, you could like add another VST, like I don't know, like another expand or omnisphere, and you can literally have all these like MIDIs right here going straight through there instead of having it like through multiple channels. Only downside is you have to open a Patcher, then open it up inside a Patcher, but yeah. If you don't feel like having all them shits just like cluttering over here, then yeah, that's the way to do that. Trying to think of like something else I could do here. I think I'm gonna go into like the leads here. I kind of like this digital lead. I just remembered I turned off the mid from here. I could damn near leave this as it is. Is this a mono or no? I hope. Okay. Bro, nah, the FP retro one is dead tough. He also has like a little video to show. Once again, I said little in the way I don't like, but to kind of show you how you could add it on over here, like an actual VSC, damn near how it looks. Cause the way I used to have it beforehand set up was I would have to go over to the presets and click this, which is not bad, but you know, it's definitely like a way to save a bit of time. Plus, when you click on a preset over here, it doesn't change the name for the mixer, like the insert track over there. See that John is just gonna stay on Patcher as the name, but when I open up like through this, it literally just opens up as a FP retro, which I think is dope. If it will open up, yeah. Also, if you keep the CPU and RAM over there, I don't think it's gonna be like too crazy. Yeah, that was like what, a 70 megabyte difference. Let me try the soft lead of this. I think I'm gonna go with the hard one, I can't lie. Pause. Low-key don't know what I should do here. I don't know if I should do that or if I should put chorus. Y'all know I love spamming chorus on shit, but yeah, it might be cool like that. I think I could probably get away with like one more art. I want to put like a saw based one, but no lie, I kind of already have like a idea in mind. I just want it not to be oscillating, but going downwards arpeggiated. I don't really know if there's like one off the rip in like Hive or some shit that's here. I definitely don't have one in mind. I don't be spamming Hive like that. So what does transient twist sound like? Yeah, I don't really know all these presets. I'm probably better just opening up Serum and then like just putting a pluck going downwards. Boom. Give it some detune. All right, cool. Then, all right. Definitely way too fast. Time. Let me set these to block. All right, cool. All right, cool. Nah, you can barely even feel it at that point. Cool. I think this is basically all I want. I'm gonna put drums after this though. I think I am gonna bring the highs down just a tad. Give it some fall off from the air. Bro, why they got straight gunshots going through, bro? Hey, bro, that's not funny. That is dead not funny. Yo, guys, hey, anyone got a good name for this? I can't lie. That's not funny, bro. That's genuinely not funny. That thing dead sounded like it was fixing to crash FL. How do you pronounce bro's name? Is it Misiyagi? Misagi? I don't know. Probably just gotta play with the EQ a bit. Dang, I want a different snare. Oh, I think this one might go. That's the exact same one, bro. I'm goofy. Oh shit, wait, hold up. Oh my gosh, I was actually replacing the Xenology sound. I'm one of the best to ever do it, y'all. Ever said that? Oh shit. Bump, bump. Yo, I'm actually the worst at drums. Oh my goodness. Okay. Light work, bro. I don't know why, bro. It'll low-key sound better than the Extinguisher if I'm not doing it myself. Well, I mean, I obviously do know why. It's because either I'm not feeling it right or I'm just not putting it in the right places. I mean, it's one of them two, obviously. What is this tune to? I saw like this 808 off of a video today, and I really liked how it sounded, so I downloaded that shit. Hey, W3 concurrent, shit. W3 concurrent, y'all. Appreciate y'all for sticking around. Appreciate y'all for being here. How long have we been live thus far? Only 42 minutes. Cool. Yo, hey, come on, bro. We dead had another, bro. I was low-key asking y'all for a name because I feel like it was gonna crash, and bro, it's crashing, bro. It's crashing out on me, bro. The soundboard never wants to work when I want it to, bro. Like, that's painful, bro. Come on, gang. Man, I should have just put like a BS name, but it is what it is, yo. It really is. All I did was try to detect the pitch regions on this 808. Damn, bro. I actually got to open up the backup. That's pain. It is what it is. Let's get back into it, though. It don't matter. It don't matter at all. I was literally after that about to check how long we've been making that beat for. But at least we got backups, yo. Imagine if hard drives or SSDs did not have that much space these days and we could not back stuff up like as consistently as we do. Ooh, it would be so cooked for me with so many beats. Especially when I'm streaming or making a video. Because when I make a video, what I purposely do when I make a video is I won't save it until I'm damn near done or if I really like it and I'm close. I don't know if y'all be peeping the videos. I always save at the end of the video and I always put the title on there. Someone might think I'm an idiot for that. I'm doing that shit for the love of the damn game, bro. I'm doing it for the love of the game. I'm only doing it for the love of the game. Let's see though. Did we got everything? We don't got the kick pattern. Oh, we lost a lot of shit. We lost the drums, but we lost the ARP. We lost a lot. Is it in my recent files? Shit. Oh, hell nah, bro. This is some shit that I recorded recently. Fuck, bro. Yo, what's good, love my 808s? Damn, this is genuinely some stuff where it's because I was working at 21 minutes worth of time. I'm so used to like moving like a snail while I'm on here. Damn. Okay, fuck it, nah. We're gonna get this back. I don't care. I don't even have the mix on this, but I don't care, bro. We're gonna get it all back. I remember this was at 90%. We're pulling it back to 90% again. I remember I had a phaser on here is around like 80% or something. And something that we didn't do is that. What's it not like pronounced? Yeah, let me just cut it. What expand preset for this? I'll be fucking with this lead. This is the basic digital lead in the hard lead section. They also have one under the soft lead section. Yeah, I just be using it because it's not like a straight up like sine or like a square lead. Hold up, y'all. I'm actually gonna have to count 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, 2 and 3. Motherfuckers is smart, bro. This is why we did band for how many years? 6 years. All right, cool. Whatever. I remember the hi-hat had ice in the name. Ice. Drake Iceman. Yep, this is it. I remember it wasn't overly hard hitting. Let's get it. That's one. Boom. I remember the snare that I had. It was like snare 3 or something. Okay, maybe I might have been wrong. It might have been 6, low-key. I can't lie. I'm not finding the snares. I only know that one of them, the main snare, was the Miyagi one. However the fuck you say bro's name, bro. Now, obviously, why does that sound like it was a Netspin song, CE? Obviously, though, it was snare 2. Hey, appreciate you, AK. I was about to say I am live, so I could dead go back through and literally look at it. Only reason I'm not doing that is because imagine I come up with different ideas, or I'm not feeling something from before and then I could just change it. That's the only reason why. Someone would obviously say the obvious answer is to go back and not rebuild the wheel, but it's like, bro, this doesn't take forever, so I think it's cool to rebuild the wheel on this type of stuff. Shit. These don't sound like the ones that I want. Use some from the rest and bass drum kit. Nah, that's real. I can't lie. Cause this is kind of giving what's it called? OG like rest and bass type feels instead of like encore. Too many fucking snares, bro. Too many snares or too many kits. Which one is it, bro? Too many snares and too many kits. Oh, so many snares, bro. There's so many, bro. Oh my gosh, this is why I be saying y'all don't need a new drum kit for everything, gang. Y'all really don't, bro. Okay, I just don't like the sound of it by itself. That's what it is. Okay, I'm not gonna do that. I can't lie. I remember the kick was from Kills by Osama Sun. And then it was some... Alright, cool. Nah, it was not there. It was a little bit over. Alright, and I could definitely add some... Voice crack number 1. I could definitely add some rolls if I'm really feeling it, but I don't know. Guys, y'all have a great name for this. Use some drums from the RIV drum kit because I'm not about to allow this to crash again. All right, so what I do remember though is I had these notes over here. I'm gonna copy them. I went into Serum and I did this over here. I had a detune of I believe 9, and then I brought it in a tad bit. And then I think I gave this, I removed a lot of low end, and then I brought up a little bit of like the high mids. And I think I gave it phaser. I gave it phaser. That's exactly what I did. That's exactly what I did. Boom. I can't lie, bro. I'm just gonna do this. Boom. Shortcut demon, bro. And then I did this. And I remember it was so obnoxiously loud, just like this. And then there we go. I don't think I'm really missing anything besides the snares now. Or the accent snare, that's what it was. Alright. We might be here for a little bit, guys. Ooh, Panda ARP and keep some mid. A word. Word. Like, do y'all want me to like dead like hard pan a little bit left or right, or y'all want me to toss like a Pam in on here and let it like kind of bounce left to right? Because that's kind of why I had the phaser. I kind of wanted it to have a little bit of that feel already, but I wasn't sure if I wanted to dead just like set it like this. I can't lie, that sounds a lot more harder than what I had. I can't lie, that sounds way harder than what I had. No lie. I might bring it in just a tad bit more. Nah, that's tough. I can't lie. Let me... I'm trying to think. There's like a bell pad thing. I feel like it'd be nice with a tad bit more like high-end sparkle on some texture shit. But this still sounds nice regardless. I just... Oh man, I wish this was the snare. I hear it. This was the snare that I had. We don't found that shit, bro. I hate backseat producing normally, but good call. Nah, that was an amazing call. I can't lie. Hey, nah, y'all giving great ass tips. I can't lie. Normally be Darian or Dino Shard up in here, and they be hate watching, bro. They be straight up hate watching, but it's cool. It is cool, bro. Oh, that is on the wrong bar. Alright, cool. Just enough to where there's no bass, then we can hear it. Guys, I'm gonna try this 808 again because I already had this 808. Ain't that something crazy? All right. Please. Okay, it didn't crash. Y'all already know we're boosting this John up. I love boosting it to where so many of those like them waveforms are already like above 0. Waveforms above 0 on some nerd ass shit. Motherfucker just say I like making that shit loud. Also, I just realized I've never took that Frank Pole de-esser off of the master when I was showing it to you. Yeah, we dead had de-esser on the master on accident, bro. Ain't that shit funny? I'm gonna just copy these notes as of right now. Also, yo, I learned something. I love how corny low-key like the last sound effect is, so you putting that's even funnier. I just learned the other day FL25 has presets for the envelope. I don't have to manually have the muscle memory for the hold up all the time anymore. That kick is OD, I can't lie. Ain't nothing much I could really do about this first half, is there? I could bring it down a tad bit. Oh my goodness, wow, that punch is overly... Oh wait, but I still got the other kick going, don't I? Wait, no, I'm on the wrong thing, bruh. I think it's literally new to FL25, so I don't think it's even been missed like crazy. But if it's always been there, that shit's wild, I can't lie. No, I've got to let that kick breathe in. I'm basically just gonna copy this pattern. Man, I just hate how strong this kick is. And if I bring it over here, it sounds like two different things going on. It's cool. It also feels like it could just use a tad bit more going on in like the melody. Like the melody itself obviously sounds good, but I mean just to get some more crunch with the drums. Let me try to just bring the threshold down though. I like the Luger 808 on it better than the Eisen one. Probably just needs a different / better 808. Man, I love the goat sub, but it's just not punchy enough. No lie, I think I'm gonna run into like the rest and bass drum kit and see if there's like something decent in here. That is not the main one. Hold up, rest. RIB. Encore. Okay, whatever. Where's the picture, bro? I can't lie. Nah, where's the picture? I know that dead doesn't matter, but definitely not King of Rock. Yeah, this is straight up all Encore. I think I'm gonna just save it like this. Maybe some triangles. RVS great perks. Y'all be placing y'all's triangles on one? Because I know a heck of a lot of people I've at least been seeing that make underground type stuff. Holy shit, I gotta sit up. They be dead putting like the triangles on one. I know Slayer does that a good amount. I've been seeing him make beats on like Max and shit, and he'll do that. I think I've seen that with like some Osama some beats. Like they'll just... Yeah, whatever. I think, no lie, I think I'm just gonna let this one sit like this. But I think this is one that I'm gonna like fuck around with like off cam. On the real though. Delete. Bro, I'm telling y'all, these loops that I be cooking up, bro, they're gonna go somewhere. And I'm only saying that because low-key, some of them I don't be knowing if I'm gonna personally use them myself on like a track that I make, or if I'm like gonna upload them to BeatStars. One thing I dead need to do, I dead need to like be on some like less hoarding shit, bro. I gotta be cool with just giving some shit up to some people. Cause obviously I got the BeatStars shit. I got like beats that I'm trying to upload to the BeatStars. Also, no lie, I think my BeatStars code that I said is going on is dead today. Like that mug was already up there for a month. When I upload some new beats, I think I'm gonna have the price low discounted for them because I don't know. I'm just gonna be on some generous shit for like a little bit, obviously. discounted, then like after a month they're gonna go up. My bad, y'all. I'm lucky just checking the BeatStars store shit. Oh wait, hold up. We could actually watch some videos. I had like, I don't want to watch OD videos because bro, we've like not been making that many beats recently. I can't lie, I do not know how to navigate fucking BeatStars, bro. Like, I can't lie, if you're trying to buy a beat off of me that's less than 25, then I mean shit, you could finesse that until I figure it out if it's not updated. But I want to watch like one of these videos. So I got one or three choices for y'all. We obviously see them all on screen right here and now. So we got hit songs that have mistakes in them. All right, we got that. We could watch producing a hip-hop song from scratch. I know that we love seeing some hip-hop beats. I know we love seeing them Johns. We all do, all of us. Or, oh wait, shoot, my bad, not or, because I think, never mind, yeah, just one other. Or we got the Kyle Beats video. I sent the beat to every rapper in my DMs again. How many of y'all know Kyle Beats? How many of y'all have watched Kyle Beats before? How many of y'all know that he has been milking this series for like 4 or 5 years? I'm saying, bro, like everyone knows who Kyle Beats is. I feel like, I know Mohammed came in here one time and said he sees Kyle Beats as like Kyle Beats as the Mr. Beast of like production YouTube. And no lie, he might be the closest equivalent that we have, if I'm gonna be honest. I was low-key thinking, bro, how much could you Mr. Beastify music production? And I know Mr. Beastify is kind of like a silly way to just say how much can you like try and overly up the production of something basic on YouTube. But yeah, I was thinking about that shit earlier, and then Kyle Beats is really that. Or I guess, wait, hold up, yeah, y'all don't need to see my auntie's phone number. Yeah, that was about to, ooh, that would have been a terrible ass leak. Let me not show that from my phone. Or we could watch Nine Vicious calls out Playboy Cardi and disses Opium Baby. Guys, damn, ain't no suggestion, bro. I pulled up the tube and everyone started dipping. Damn, bro. I gotta stay straight on FL if people want to stay up in here. But hey, that's cool, bro. I do say let's make beats in the title. Shit. Wait, hold up. Reacting. Alright. Like, well, whatever. It is what it is, though. We're gonna watch one of these, though. Ain't nobody say anything, so I'm going to spin a wheel. Bro. Oh my gosh, all these other things I put in here. Let's see what it lands on. Y'all know I do best 2 out of 3s, and by that I mean it has to land on it 2 times. So we have one for the first one. Okay, let's fuck this soundboard. Let's see if it lands on it again. All right, okay, we got one for the second video for Kara. Okay, that is one for Maddie Balls, aka Squared, on this channel, and then one for Kara. Let's see, is it gonna land on and it lands on Maddie Balls again from what it looks like. Ladies and gentlemen, we are watching. Yes, you, me, we're all watching hit songs that have mistakes in them. I'm actually kind of interested in this. The thumbnail originally had Check West of Mobamba, so let's see what's going on.
Recently,
it's 15 minutes. I'm gonna try not to talk too much.
My feed about popular songs with mistakes in them, and I got to wondering, are there any other songs with mistakes in them? Well, obviously there are. I mean, I saw a whole video on it, but I tried to compile my own list that was a bit different from David's video, and I wanted to include a handful of newer songs and take the video in a few different directions. So with that being said, here are some popular hit songs that have mistakes in them. By the way, little disclaimer, there's not a ton of these because, I mean, production is pretty important. You got
I bet so.
Called engineers who spend hours working on the same song. So there's...
Boy, engineering a song be, oh my gosh, that's the stage I always say the most of fucking making music, mixing. And as I mentioned before, I think, bro, I used to noise reduce a whole lot of my tracks. It should be a pain in the ass. Did my mic disconnect? Oh my gosh, I heard like some clicking. I thought my audio interface disconnected.
There's not too many to choose from in this video. However, I took it a few different angles. I think you guys will f with it. And obviously, there's a little bit of hyperbole in the title. Not all of these songs are hit songs, but...
Especially if you engineering for a friend, bro.
All being said, before you guys jump in the...
Especially a friend who doesn't know how to make music. Ooh, it'd be the worst shit, bro.
Comments all angry.
Talking about why do I sound like that?
Songs, one of my first entries I have on this list is Bad Guy by Billie Eilish. Now in this
okay,
song,
did not know there was a mistake.
Like that type of and
volume a little too low. Got you. Word 2. Also, I feel like hearing the mouth clicks is kind of normal, but I've been hearing them a lot more in my music recently. And bro, they be getting on my nerves. I love that with music though. I love getting better at shit and noticing shit you wouldn't have noticed before. Like Yo, the song Innocent by Daniel Caesar, I swear, you hear him hit spacebar over and over in the click sound. Same thing with Max's songs, like Playboy Max.
There's breathing that you can hear and all sorts of stuff like that.
I feel like the breathing is...
My Invisalign.
Even.
I have taken out my Invisalign.
Taken out my Invisalign, and this is the album.
And technically, a lot
Yeah,
of people
yeah,
would
genuinely,
edit this
bro,
out,
what
call it
was
a
that?
mistake. However, Phineas, the producer, and her brother decided to leave it all in for a more intimate.
Okay, yeah, it
feeling,
seems
and the style
intentional.
actually became very popular, especially throughout COVID. A lot of people call it whisper singing, and this isn't too crazy, especially because it was left in intentionally. I'm looking for unintentional errors. You know, I'm looking for some real mistakes. And here's one that I thought was pretty good. "Hit Me Baby One More Time" by Britney Spears is actually not what the song is supposed to be called. It was a translation error because Swedish producer Max Martin, who wrote the song,
Oh,
meant
that's
to say
crazy.
"Hit Me Up," but he didn't quite understand the English language. However, I don't know if it's
Yo.
because of this song or if this was already a thing, but "Hit Me" and "Hit Me Up" are pretty interchangeable.
Yeah, I was about to say, is that where the phrase "hit me" comes from? Like, bro, I dead be hating whenever guys say, "Yeah, I just hit homegirl," and it's like, wait, you mean like you hit her up, like you sent her a message, right? Because that could be taken in other
I just thought
ways.
this was interesting that that's not actually what the song was meant to be.
Bro, my
called,
bet smells like some
or what
ass.
the lyrics were supposed to be. Here's a classic one, and that is "Mo Bamba" by Sheck Wes. There's a part of the song right before.
Bro,
the
people said I
drop
used to
into
look
the
like this
verse
dude,
where
bro.
he goes, "Oh fuck shit, bitch."
Oh, fuck. Shit. Bitch. Yes,
This was actually a
This song's
genuine
so tough, bro.
accident and a genuine like reaction from Sheck, and that's because
I did
the
not know that was an
producer's
accident.
Laptop froze and the beat cut out, so he just started cussing.
Bro, that is so fucking real, bro.
No, it was a mistake. On the song Paper Planes by MIA, there is a pop sound right before the chorus, which was most likely left in by accident. It's kind of hard to notice, but hey.
Transient
there.
splice.
Now here's a pretty good one. Throughout the entirety of Donda by Kanye, there are multiple production errors. For example, on the songs 24 and Keep My Spirit Alive, you can hear mouse clicks at various timestamps.
I swear, bro, I really peep every single time I hear a mouse click in a song. Every time I hear a click or someone hit spacebar, bro. I will literally be cleaning up vocals on my songs, and I will hear myself hit spacebar, and I'm like, oh shit, I gotta take that out.
On the song Pure Souls at 3:42, you can hear people talking in the background. Also, at the end of Pure Souls, the song clips quite a bit.
Okay, I've heard the clipping in this. I thought this was artistic though. I can't lie. Yeah, the talking, I low-key thought the talking was an ad-lib. That's what it sounds like. Like, you can't tell me that crunch doesn't sound good on the organ.
You can hear what sounds like a bald eagle. Said maybe an eagle got stuck in the studio with them. There's a lot of issues apparently on Donda, and it's interesting because, you know, Kanye was obviously finishing the album up last minute. I don't know if you guys remember the release of that album. I remember, like,
isn't that him all the time?
While he was doing the performance or whatever. So clearly he didn't get it all done on time, and I think that's the album that him and Mike Dean had some beef over because he was treating Mike Dean like a slave apparently. So yeah, pretty crazy situation. All right.
Poor
Now,
Mike Dean, bro. That's a
I'm
legend.
not trying to be an Instagram Reels edgelord here, but I feel like I have to mention this, and that is there's a few songs that have smoke detector chirps in them. Now, the biggest example is probably Gunna, because on the song P Angels and the song Go Crazy, you can
He's definitely
hear
gonna
a
mention 8
distinct
a.m. by
smoke
4
detector
Bats.
chirp throughout. I can't remember it off the top of my head, but I remember there's a few JID songs where you can hear the smoke detector as well. And I'm not gonna lie, I think people are doing this on purpose, especially the newer JID songs. They're on the Forever.
Okay, Matty Balls is not slick, bro.
And I'm not gonna lie, I think people are doing this on purpose, especially the newer JID songs.
He's not slick. I peeped that, bro. Bro is not slick. Yo, but we definitely, as in me, my household, my family, bro, we were so a victim of that. And no lie, I did not know that was like a stereotypical like thing that like people always put in like black people. Like that shit low key. When I started peeping it, bro, I was happy that we were changing them shits out. And no lie, I definitely got to make sure I'm on top of that shit. Cause I'm the only dude up in the crib now. Cause man, I think I used to hear them in some of my old YouTube videos. I remember one time I was doing like Zoom class, you know, like whole COVID era of stuff and all that. And I was playing on trombone. And then my band director was like, change your batteries, David. And I was like, wait, what does he mean? And then someone else said in like band, they were like, oh my gosh, that scared me. I was like, wait, was that like a smoke detector? So I was listening for it and I realized it went off, bro. I was like, there's no way. I got caught lacking in class.
They're on the Forever Story.
I got caught lacking a lot of times in like Zoom class. No lie, one time I took a shower at the beginning of band class. So I had my mic muted, my camera off, but I had my headphones in there in my ear, not in the same room with me. It's just like I had my headphones in, earbud, so I could low-key hear what's going on. And I remember stepping out the shower and I heard my band director say, yeah, because some of y'all aren't ever paying attention, virtual people. For instance, David, and he said my full government. I was like, whoa.
It's hard to say if these are intentional or not. I'd say like if it's a lesser produced song, it's probably not intentional. But on these bigger songs from artists like Gunna, I mean, I'm tempted to say it might be on purpose. I don't know. Speaking of...
Okay, bro. Also, if you're wondering why I was taking showers up in band class, bro, it was like 11 a.m. and then I'm not gonna waste my time at lunch. Y'all thought I was actually gonna wake up at 6 a.m. and take a shower for virtual school? Bro, I'm not gonna be musty all day.
Overall vibes, I think Look at Me by XXXTentacion is a good example of using mistakes.
Oh yeah,
to
the
their
production. I think the bass is clashing actually.
This song in particular, really
I saw the producer break it down.
but I could speak on this to
or is it the clipping in the mic?
Catalog. Same with Ski.
That beat is just weird as fuck.
And that entire Florida sound.
Bro, these dudes really shaped a whole ass era, bro. Like, no lie, I'm literally feeling so much aura looking at this image and just hearing them talk while this beautiful pad comes in, bro. PS2 pad.
And that entire Florida sound, because the songs were so distorted on purpose and the vocals like sounded bad.
I mean, yeah, they use it to their advantage.
Interviews of them saying that like we just had shitty microphones and that's how the audio turned out, but they used that to their advantage because they were making more aggressive songs and it was more raw and more real, and that led to a whole style of underground artists copying that just for the aesthetic. Like they would leave in things like coughing and stuff like that, like snorting, whatever it was, whatever sort of sound that you would normally hear cut out of a song, they would leave in. So because of that, I thought it was worth mentioning. Of course, it's not like the traditional mistake, but it's very interesting to me nonetheless. Speaking of mistakes like this, I think one of the best ones is Playboy.
Bro, this image, bro, I've always laughed at it when I see it. Why does he look like this in this image, bro?
Cardi on various songs where his chains can be heard clanking together. Rockstar Made is probably one of the most obvious examples.
That's his chain?
But I even found somebody on Reddit who made a list. And they said that on Off the Grid, Pain 1993, Kids,
bro, this is actually hilarious.
At Me, all these other songs, Die for Guy, Control, all of these songs, you can hear Cardi's chains clanking together. Maybe he's playing with them. I don't know. I couldn't tell you whether or not it's on purpose. I'd imagine for the first few times it wasn't. Or maybe it was an accident. He was like, nah, just leave that in. Regardless, I think it's very interesting because like a lot of artists have actually copied this in their songs. And I think that's pretty funny. It's just so much steez from Cardi, you can't really copy it. Now for this portion of the video, I wanted to take a slightly different direction from the original video that inspired this, and I wanted to look into some lyrical mistakes. This is quite a bit more common, and there's a ton I could get into, but I'm just going to go into some popular examples. First of all, on Trap Star by Jeezy, this is arguably not a mistake, but I saw a lot of people saying that when he spelled out Trap Star in this song and left out the last A, it was an accident. I'm tempted to say this wasn't an accident just because like maybe it wouldn't have flowed better if he said AR, but at the same time I think he could have made that flow. I don't know, so it may or may not have been an accident. On the song Difficult by Eminem, he confuses melanin with melatonin.
Bro, I'm guilty of that,
because in a line he goes, and black people, they got melatonin in their skin. This isn't that bad. I can see how this is confused. The words are pretty much the same, but you know, you'd think a producer or someone would have caught that and been, hey, that's the wrong word. Whatever.
That's an awfully hot coffee pot.
This one is kind of classic, but on 300 by
Damn
Kanye
freestyle.
West, he says, keep it 300
Like the
with
Spartans?
Romans, when he really meant the Spartans. But, you know, that's an easy mistake. Close enough. However, what's not an easy mistake and what is not...
Whoa! Hey! Yo! Hey! Yo, this is what I'm saying, bro. You have to be a nerd. Because I would have at least Googled this, bro. Ain't no way he said trying to get inside her X and Y chromosome, boy. That's a man, bro. That ain't a... Well, okay, let me not get canceled. But still, that's a man, bro.
That's enough. Is Sitting Back by Chameleonaire when he says, I'm trying to get up in her X and Y chromosomes. I'm going to let you guys think for a second on what's wrong with this line. X and Y chromosomes are male chromosomes.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Chameleonaire probably wouldn't be happy if someone told him the mistake he made. Again, a lot of these lines, I'm wondering, like, how did an engineer or somebody would not go, like, hey, bro, this line is wrong? But at the same time, I guess, like, these guys are kind of peons to the big artists, so maybe they don't want to, like, you know, they don't want to mess with that. So
Bro, it's like, how do you not even ask? Wait, is XY a male or girl, bro? We got we got Google. What's good, Dino Sharp, bro? We literally have Google like right next to us, bro. Just ask someone. It's like when I was recording the 24K like steak song type John, and I asked y'all if like that get that filet mignon, I'm gonna put that in my mouth even though I'm talking about food. I asked y'all, is that sus? And y'all said it sounds a little sus out of context, so I didn't keep it.
just go along with it. Who knows? This wouldn't be a corny lyric list. Well, it's not really what it is, but that's kind of what it feels like. But it wouldn't be a corny lyric list without Big Sean, because on the song Super Duper Lemonade, he says, and there's a couple screws up in my head that could use a fucking wrench. I can tell Big Sean is not much of a handyman, because most people who've ever touched even a hammer would probably know.
This video is about hit songs that have mistakes in them. Why does this error keep occurring? What? Bro, I literally need to update the shit out of that, but I don't be giving myself the time. YouTuber talking about tools, buddy. You're the only tool
But
here.
that's okay, Big Sean. You've got other gifts. Here we got the song Superman by The Game, where he says, standing at the top of the Eiffel Tower, looking down on New York City like the ghost of Biggie.
Bro, it's it's like there's no way that we were making mistakes like this, bro.
Again, I'm going to let you guys sit for a second and guess what is wrong with that line.
Now, obviously, it's like it could possibly not be a mistake, but it's like, gang, come on.
The Eiffel Tower is in Paris, France, not in New York City. It's almost surprising to me that this could be a mistake. I mean, yeah, the Eiffel Tower, that line, like the ghost of...
Like, he obviously, it's like he would have had to say something like Statue of Liberty, but how do you fit Statue of Liberty in there? But why would he say Eiffel Tower? And then Paris is 2 syllables, like New York. He could have said Paris City.
Paris, France, not in New York City. It's almost surprising to me that this could be a mistake. I mean, yeah, but it may be a mistake because on Martians vs. Goblins by The Game, yet again, he made another pretty funny mistake and said, mad that DC Comics overlooked me because Captain America is straight pussy. That's because actually, Captain America is a Marvel character, not a DC character. I'm kidding. I don't sound like that, but it's true. Now here on the list, I have a handful of older songs. I don't think any of these coincide with David's video, but they might. I didn't watch it. But I think these are different. So with that being said, Mac the Knife by Ella Fitzgerald. Apparently this album went on to win a Grammy, but it's kind of funny because she forgets the lyrics to the chorus.
Who the fuck is David?
Kind of like ad-libs it instead.
I don't think he means a forfeit.
Turns out pretty good. It sounds kind of like some, what's that genre called? Boo-wop, doo-wop. Yeah, that's what it sounds like here.
What's the next chorus to this song now?
I'm Barbara.
Bro, black people make some crazy ass music, bro. Like, shit. They make some crazy ass music. It's like I've heard that shit before, but man, oh my gosh, bro.
And by the Beach Boys, they actually mess up at the beginning of the second verse, and they're kind of giggling. You can hear it in the song. I saw someone on Reddit say it's endearing, and that is the perfect word. I think it just kind of fits the positive, goofy vibe of the
Real.
song. So who cares if you mess up a couple lines in the second verse? And that's one thing I think I've noticed about a lot of these songs with mistakes. Like, usually they turn out good, you know? Like, it doesn't become a problem, and a lot of times they fit the vibe of the song, and an artist is able to play it off in a way that makes this, honestly, it adds to the song more than it takes away from it. So I think that's pretty cool. In the song Hey Jude by the Beatles at 2:59,
Never heard of this song, I can't lie.
Someone can be heard
I just know about the title.
Hell. Apparently John said it because he messed up a chord when he was playing the piano.
Oh, John Lennon, no lie. Who all was / is in the Beatles? I know it's John Lennon, Paul McCartney. Yeah, that's the only other person that I know off here. I don't know if these two were like the biggest names. I know John Lennon kind of did his own stuff, but man, that dude John Lennon, you hear anything and everything about him. I was gonna say he's long been gone. And then Paul McCartney's still kicking. I did not know that. Okay, word too. Damn, bro, these dudes got washed, bro. Down by 30. I'm sorry, AK, but it's like, dang, 76 really got washed.
Regardless, again, I think little things like that are honestly more fun and add to the song than anything else. This is a really popular example that I kept seeing, but on the song Roxanne by the Police at the beginning, Sting accidentally sat on the piano keys and laughed, and they decided to leave that in the song. This one's a little bit different, and I'm not sure if this one counts quite as much, but on the song Creep by Radiohead, I've covered this before, but they didn't like this song from the jump, and the guitarist Johnny Green,
I remember that
thought the song was too quiet, so he did everything he could do to quote unquote fuck it up, like playing out of tune notes from his guitar, just like really
that's
loudly
funny
and aggressively. But they ended up leaving it, and again, they didn't like the song, they didn't want to release it, but I think someone at the label told them to release it. I don't fully remember the story of this song, but yeah, they never liked it, so no wonder there's some mistakes in it, or if you want to call it a mistake. But yeah, that's the story of this song. On the song Visions of Johanna by Bob Dylan, there are a couple of bad notes played throughout the song, specifically at 158 and 630. They're a little hard to notice, especially if you're not like a big note catcher like me. I feel like sometimes I miss a lot of these that I'm reading up on. But regardless, I've heard that it may have been intentional to add to the song. I guess there's really no way to know, though. This one is super obvious, but in the beginning of...
Oh boy, why does this dude have... Why does this dude... And this dude, oh my gosh, bro. Look at the chins on these guys. I can't even see, bro. They got the crimson chin. Look at them. I mean, this dude's just smiling, but like, damn. They out here looking like your age. With that beat. Bro, this chin, bro. With this BBL chin, bro. Oh my gosh, yo. Right. Okay, yeah, this is the video. Hold on, I gotta move myself back over. No, I only got one screen. All right.
Why Can't We Be Friends by War? Like at 4 seconds in, there's just a mistake on the piano where he plays the wrong notes. And this one was actually pretty noticeable to me, but it's interesting because like if you're not paying attention and listening for it, you might not catch it. I'm sure this is a song that a lot of us have heard multiple times, and I've never really thought about it.
I don't think I've ever heard that song
until I saw it for this video. So it's actually kind of funny that, you know, it's, you don't notice that thing. I saw an article on this where they said the result is what musicians call a grace note, a tiny quick tone.
Boy, that was not a grace note, bruh.
That immediately resolves into another longer note, but it's out of tune with the basic chord of the song. Quite obviously a mistake. The guy who wrote the article,
and he definitely was not holding a sustain pedal, so it definitely didn't bleed in.
Continued to say that they're surprised that their recording engineer never fixed it. They said it was something that they could have re-recorded super quick since it was like a 4-second part of the song, but they left it in. I'm sure they noticed it because, like, I'd imagine if you're the piano player, you would have noticed that as you recorded it, but who knows. And the final example I have for my list is the scream on Love Roller Coaster.
Not familiar, but I bet this is like, what, 70s?
I actually covered this in my conspiracy theory video on the main channel, but basically there's like a scream in the background.
This piano goes crazy,
and it inspired countless conspiracy theories. The model on the album cover, people theorize that she was allegedly being stabbed or burned by hot honey during the photo shoot session. And there's been a ton of other theories, like some people were suggesting that a girlfriend of a band member was murdered in the studio, or that a crazy producer killed someone during the recording, or that the scream was taken from a radio broadcast of someone dying on a real roller coaster. There's all these weird theories about it, but I think if I remember correctly, it was just someone like in the band screaming in the background. Yeah, so that was the mistake that was left in. So let me know what you guys think in the comments is the funniest mistake in this.
Bro, what was that last one?
This video, or if
I don't let the full thing play out, even though it's obviously done.
Really interesting one from David's video. I'll link his video in the description. But yeah,
like who's David, bro?
The story of songs that have mistakes.
I literally see shit all the time, so why not?
And maybe they're not all mistakes, but they might be. So check out.
No, they did thought that someone got murked in the middle of the song, bro.
On screen right now, and yeah, see you guys later.
Damn, bro, why did my thumbnail changer actually do me like that? That's crazy. Bro, what?
Have you ever been listening to a
I'm not fixing
song that you really used to like, maybe like 5?
Okay, yeah, Minecraft. I'm not fixing to watch this, but bro, that is hilarious. Ooh, wait, no lie, I kind of want to tap into this video, so I'm gonna watch later, cause I'm in the mood to watch just one more video, but I don't know if I really want to. Bill Withers? Which song?
In 1971, Bill Withers was recording his debut album, which included the song Ain't No Sunshine. When he got...
Oh, okay, well, yeah, that's a classic. Yeah, no lie, I don't think I'm gonna watch the Kara video on stream. I know y'all definitely don't care. It is either between the Kyle Beats video or the Sophomore albums video. I will let y'all choose one or the other. If y'all don't choose this, I'm gonna just watch this on my own time. I can't lie. And shit, if no one chooses Sophomore albums, where to? I was gonna say, and if no one chooses, then shit, I'm just gonna choose myself. All right, let's get into it. This is gonna be the last video, then we're gonna get into more beats. Sophomore. Sophomore is like the years of like school and stuff that goes on in like US school for like high school. So the Sophomore album is their second album. It's like their freshman album is their first year in college, so it's their first album.
A flop is when reality falls very short of its.
And then people kind of do that with junior year. This video feels
brutal
loud.
Breakout artists who failed to live up to their debut on their second album. In this video,
That Madison
we
beer?
look at 8 sophomore albums that flopped in the 2020s.
All right, first off, we got Chloe, Trouble in Paradise. Have y'all ever heard of this, or do y'all know who Chloe is? Because I don't know who this is at all. I can't lie.
Trouble in Paradise by Chloe.
Ooh, she had Jeremiah on this?
Chloe Bailey first rose.
Oh, this is Halle Bailey's sister? I only know who this is because of DDG. I can't lie. And like that whole baby mama drama stuff with like their son last year.
To fame as one half of the sister duo Chloe and Halle, signed to
Halle, I
BMC's
guess.
Awkward Entertainment. Their critically acclaimed projects built a strong foundation. Chloe then launched her solo career with her 2023 debut album In Pieces, which received generally positive career with her 2023
I'm not trying to be on some weird stuff. Why is her titty glowing red?
debut album In Pieces, which received generally positive reviews. The project charted on the Billboard 200 and generated buzz with singles like How Does It Feel? Highly anticipated.
She got
as
Chris
a
Brown on there?
follow-up. Her sophomore album Trouble in Paradise was released on August 9, 2024,
And Anderson .Paak?
preceded by singles like FYS and Boy Bye. The album leaned into R&B with elements of Afrobeats and pop. Despite the high
Oh, she was good,
expectations
mama.
and major label backing, Trouble in Paradise became a commercial
How you been, bro?
disappointment. The album failed
You done
to
with school?
enter the Billboard 200 or any major commercial chart, marking a sharp decline.
Why is her titty red? I'll say, bro, that's actually crazy time to walk in, bro.
From the visibility of her debut. While some of her fans liked it, the project struggled to connect with a broader audience. Many noted that the
Damn,
rollout
bruh.
felt quiet
Hey, that's real,
compared
though.
to the hype surrounding her as a solo star, and the lack of viral hits led to a muted reception. Trouble in Paradise shows the tough realities that many young R&B pop artists face in the 2020s. Chloe's talent is obvious, but the problem is lacking the marketing needed to stand out in today's oversaturated streaming landscape. Live Life
Looking for
Fast
the-
by Roddy.
For the locking of the century, dang, I cannot read. Holy shit. Yo, do y'all remember Roddy Ricch dropping this? Because I remember Seeing it dropped, I don't remember the night it dropped. All I've been hearing about Roddy Ricch this decade after his fall off was him dropping Navy Blue. That's it. Hibachi? You talking about food?
Rich.
Or like, am I missing something?
Roddy Ricch emerged as one of the most exciting.
Oh, the song. Word.
With his 2019 debut studio album, Please Excuse Me for Being Antisocial. The project debuted on #1 on the Billboard 200 with 100,000 album equivalent units sold in his.
Bro, I'm never forgetting when the COVID lockdown had hit. All of my homies, because this is like second semester of my junior year of high school, they were all saying, damn, bro, the box happened and then the world went to shit. I thought that was the funniest thing ever that I ever heard, bro. Bro saying that the box dropped and then COVID appeared.
First week, and spent
it was like a canon event.
Even beating out established artists like Justin Bieber and Selena Gomez.
Hey, nah. Do y'all dead remember? This is like right when I was actually like on Insta. Like I got Insta for the first time April 2019. I'd never had an Instagram before. And not even a full year of me having Instagram, I see people reposting or put on their story Justin Bieber talking about, hey, let my album stream while you're asleep with a little bit of volume on so we can get to #1. And Selena Gomez is out here doing the same thing to beat Roddy Ricch. That is the funniest shit, bro. Like, y'all is already established, bro. Y'all's already on the top, bro. Justin Bieber out here talking about making songs like, what if you had it all? You already had it all, bro. You're at the top. Like, you also had Selena Gomez, bro. Like, let the black young gentleman win. Selena Gomez out here talking about it would really mean a lot to me if this album did really well. Selena, let the black man shine, bro. Like,
eventually earning double platinum certification.
Keep it pushing, bro.
It was anchored by the diamond certified smash The Box, who spent 11 weeks on #1 on the Billboard Hot 100. His melodic trap sound resonated strongly, positioning him as a major breakout star coming
bro, literally. They dead are acting like people don't listen to their music. And if you're talking about me, it's like, bro, people are gonna listen to them regardless. Like, the greed they talk about in the Bible, let someone else win.
His rapid rise made him one of the hottest rappers in the game, starting off the new decade.
I'm never forgetting.
Anticipated sophomore album.
Bro, this dude Roddy Ricch, I'm never forgetting seeing this scene and laughing my ass off. But this man was really climbing up the side of a building like it was Batman and Robin.
Of the new decade, his highly anticipated sophomore album, Live Life Fast, was then released in December 2021.
I low-key thought that drop was the start of a shift. The box
was significantly lower, 62,000
for
units
music
sold in his first week. This was a roughly 40% drop from his debut album's first week numbers. The project also failed to produce any major hits comparable to The Box. Late at Night became the biggest song from that era, going on to peak at #20 on the Hot 100. Critics noted a lack of memorable moments, with many calling the album rushed and lacking the spark of his debut. Live Life Fast is frequently cited as a textbook example of a 2020 sophomore slump. The sharp commercial decline, combined with mixed reception, slowed Roddy Ricch's momentum at a critical time. Although he has remained somewhat active, he has lost all the hype he had early in his career. This serves as a reminder of how quickly the industry can shift when you don't keep putting your foot on their necks. Better Mistakes by BB.
Okay, I'm glad he said BB because I always be saying Bebe in my head. Anyone here tapped in or rock with BB Rexa? I do not. As I said, I almost got the name wrong off rip. I still think I'm saying the name wrong. I've never listened to Shorty at all.
Rexa.
The cover does kind of eat, I can't lie.
Major recognition as a songwriter for hits like Eminem and Rihanna's.
Okay, I did not know she wrote this song, but I swear I be saying there's not a hit song I know of Rihanna that she wrote. Diamond, like Shine Bright Like a Diamond, that was written by someone else. That DJ Khaled song, Bryson Tiller, Wild Thoughts, and then another one of her big songs was also written by someone else. They were both written by Party Next Door. It's wild, bruh.
The monster before stepping into the spotlight as a performer. Her 2018
S&M?
debut
I don't know what that is shit.
was a
I'm assuming that's one of Rihanna's though.
At #13 on the Billboard 200, spawning the massive country pop crossover hit Meant to Be with Florida Georgia Line, which peaked at #2 on the Billboard Hot 100. The album made it seem like she was going to be a mainstream superstar. Building on this momentum, she released.
Okay, I might be a gooner for this, but is this the same chick that people took a picture of whenever she was playing like some country song, and then they were like, I think I'm understanding why people are in this country stuff. You talking about you a gooner, motherfucker? What, you got cameras in my room? You be watching? You be watching grown men grabbing their meat? What?
Star. Building on this momentum, she released her sophomore album Better Mistakes on May 7th.
Hey, my bad. No, I'm just playing. I was doing too much.
During the height of the pandemic, the 13-track project
You don't think
featured
she's
collaborations with artists like Doja Cat and Ty Dolla $ign, showcasing a mix of pop, EDM, and rock influences. Commercially, Better Mistakes was a clear disappointment and a step down from her debut. The album opened at number 140 on the Billboard 200, which was very low, selling just around 7,000 album equivalent units in the US. It failed to produce any major hit singles that matched the cultural impact of Meant to Be, and its overall chart run was short-lived. Critics gave the album mixed reviews, and despite BB's efforts, the project was a failure, partly because it came at a wrong time. Better Mistakes ultimately reinforced the narrative of the sophomore slump, while BB has remained active with later hits like I'm Good Blue with David Guetta. The album marked a period
Lazy
when her
ass
solo
song.
career declined commercially, despite her talent. Come Home.
Boy, I was waiting to see this because I was overly tapped into Jack Harlow whenever I was in my senior year of high school. Look, a lot of people also ask me, what did you even ever like see in this dude? And look, I'll always be saying, Sweet Action by Jack Harlow. Hold up. I was playing the finals earlier. Unreleased version of Baby. Yeah, I can't even show that on stream, so. But I was playing the finals earlier, and I had a... Let me see if I could actually bring the images up, because I actually have this in like my dead Discord. Hold on. Plus, I gotta send it over to a friend. Jack Harlow came and went for real, bro. Dead ass. And I was literally talking to one of my homies. For Momo, it was Kyle. But I was talking to one of my homies recently. Name drop, but still. Bro, I was like, this new Jack Harlow is some trash. And he was like, I see the vision. I see the vision too. But he's already overly established. Nah, Kyle's done popped up in here before. So it's like, man, I've already said his name on here before. But it's like, nah, I just thought it was funny. Especially so you can know. But that shit was some garbage. It was a terrible waste of 30 minutes. Anyways, though, I was playing the finals earlier today. Why is my teammate over here going 0-12 with less than 1,000 damage? Okay, that's exhibit 1. Okay, this is ranked, by the way, and I'm over here losing. Even I started off the game, y'all can't really see it, but at 22,000 points. That's what I started off with today. All right, and then over here I have other dude who disconnected. That's why his stuff is a little darker. 2-10. Come on, gang. And y'all could be like, oh, but you have all the revives, so you were killing him. Why am I reviving him 8 times to begin with? And he, like, bro, like, get off the game, bro. Stop playing. Shoot, I had to stop playing ranked, bro. This was back-to-back. This was genuinely back-to-back. Like, OD. Overly OD. Anyways, back to Jack Harlow. So, off of this, I didn't really fuck with what's popping at first because I thought it was goofy. I want to see some ass. I was like, damn, that's tough. Let me actually get into it. Then I liked what's popping. Out Front, I think is genuinely a good song. I like Hey Big Head. I think it's a good song to this day. There is, I can't believe I'm forgetting the name of it. Confetti. Confetti by Jack Harlow. I can't lie. I love this entire tape. This entire tape is tough. Ain't no one finna say anything different about it to me and make me believe differently. Like, there's some, I think only song in here I don't really like is Heavy Hitter, in my personal opinion. But all these songs grew on me. My favorite on here is Rain. This is genuinely tough as fuck. No lie, AK, I think you would like Rain. I'm gonna be honest, if you're still up in here. Then his debut album dropped. I thought it was cool. There were some filler songs. This shit was ass. I remember arguing with some fucking dude who was in his junior year of high school talking about but that First Class song is amazing. Yeah, 6 years ago is OD. 2020 was dead 6 years ago, bro. But he was talking about how First Class was amazing. Imagine listening to it on a late night drive, and I was just staring at him like, bro, we can't be talking about the same song, bro. I was glazing Jack Harlow like crazy. I remember being in college, with some of my homies in their apartment listening to that song, and I was there on the couch and analyzing it, giving it one of these, bro. And then I'm like, bro, this shit was some ass, bro. That shit was terrible. It was just straight sample that was good about it. All of his shit was ass. Only song off of here I like is Parent Trap because of Justin Timberlake, and I like the beat.
The Kids Miss You by Jack Harlow.
Nah, I'm saying, bro, I had to go to
Jack Harlow broke
Clifford DeVoe, whatever his name is,
with his 2020 debut studio album. That's what they all say. It debuted on number 5 on
I used to have a shirt of the album. I threw it away because holy shit, bro, he's so ass now. He's so ass.
the Billboard 200 with 51,000 units sold.
Oh, also because we're mentioning Jack Harlow, y'all already know, bro. This is the new soundboard, by the way. But y'all already know. Where is it, bro? There it goes.
I got blacker.
music.
Yeah.
All right, let's get back into it.
In his first week. Was powered by the viral hit Was Poppin', whose remix reached number 2 on the Hot 100. His charismatic personality and accessible pop rap sound helped him build a big fan base. The album earned platinum certification and established him as one of the most promising young rappers of his generation.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's just his homie over here, Urban Wyatt, bro. Like, he just standing mad funny.
One of the most promising young rappers of his generation. After a lot of hype, his sophomore album, Come Home the Kids
This shit, Nail Tech, I don't care what anyone says. I don't know why y'all like that shit so much. It was ass.
Miss You was released in May 2022 and debuted at a respectable number 3 on the Billboard 200 with 113,000 units sold in its first week, which was way lower than projections suggested. But this was a stronger first week number than his debut. The project was widely viewed as a disappointment. Coming off his first number
Talk about
1
bros
hit
asking to get
First
shut in the
Pass,
locker.
many expected him to take the next step on the project and become this generation's Drake. Critics were particularly harsh.
I know I'm getting overly into this Jack Harlow stuff, but it's like I said, y'all, I was mad tapped, bro. I'm never forgetting. What's the name of the song that Jack Harlow and Drake did together? That song, Rain Was Not It? Damn. Oh, wait. Oh, shoot. No, my bad, AK. I was thinking about the wrong song. River Road. That, my bad. River Road. You will like River Road. Damn. I'm sorry. I made you listen to the wrong thing. You will dead like River Road. And if you don't like his rapping, you'll like the instrumental. I know that for a fact. My fault. Yeah, Rain had to grow on me for a little bit. I can't lie. I dead can't believe I mixed those two up. But the Jack Harlow and Drake song, I'm never forgetting it. It's like, I didn't see it, okay? But it's Churchill's Down, right? I know it's Church with a C. Yeah. I thought it was in all caps. But I'm remembering when this leaked, I thought it was cool because I like Drake's part. And I thought Jack Harlow's part was mid. Why did Jack Harlow then go on to extend his verse? Why? And then in his verse, all he started doing was glazing Drake. Like, get out of here, bro.
This generation's Drake. Critics were particularly harsh, with many publications calling it boring and uninspired. The album's reception marked a turning point that damaged some of the goodwill Jack had built. On his next album, Jackman, he went
Nah, this shit was tough, I can't lie.
underground to get respect from hip-hop heads, but it had limited mainstream impact. He still continued delivering hits, but Come Home the Kids Miss You was a notable sophomore slump, derailing him from his road to becoming an icon. All for Nothing by Love. Love built a following in the late 2010s through his bedroom pop anthems. His 2018 debut project, I Met You When I Was 18, The Playlist, was a streaming success, reaching number 50 on the Billboard 200 and earning gold certification in the US, powered by the massive hit I Like Me Better. His official debut album, How I'm Feeling, came in 2020 and peaked at number 16.
I remember everyone gooning over Jack Harlow and Young Gravy. How the mighty have fallen. Whoa. Whoa, that is a sentence. Oh my gosh, yeah, that's not even
on the Billboard 200. Love became synonymous with relatable, vulnerable indie pop. All for Nothing was then released on August 5, 2022.
Yo, I started playing the video and I was like, oh, what can I hear? Bro, my audio cut out. Anyways, what I said is, I thought it's funny that you said everyone was gooning over Jack Harlow and Young Gravy. It didn't show up on here because you said the word gooning, but that shit's on my phone, so I screenshot it because that was funny.
200 and earning gold certification in the US, powered by the massive hit I Like Me Better. His official debut album, How I'm Feeling, came in 2020 and peaked at number 16 on the Billboard.
Dang, he dropped that John on COVID, bro.
Love became synonymous with relatable, vulnerable indie pop. All for Nothing was then released on August 5, 2022 and was his official sophomore album. It debuted on number 82 on the Billboard 200 with modest first week numbers and quickly fell off the charts. Singles like 26 and All for Nothing, I'm So in Love failed to achieve any mainstream success. It was underwhelming in a highly competitive pop market. All for Nothing exemplifies the sophomore album challenge that many streaming first artists face in the 2020s. After building massive hype through consistent singles and viral moments, Love struggled to convert that into commercial impact. His career trajectory reflects how difficult it has become.
Yeah, I can't lie. I've been disassociating this whole time, but the only thing I could focus on while disassociating, wait, hold up. What's my schedule looking like this week? Hold up. Damn, that sound is loud. Okay. Calm. How many hours is that? It's only fucking 20 hours, bro, but it is what it is. I don't really care much.
From mid-tier pop artists to maintain a fan base in this
I'm gonna see if I can steal someone's shift if possible.
Silence.
Madison Beers, fine white ass. But then again, it's like, in my opinion, it's a fine where it looks like it's overly defined to where it's like too fine to where I don't really like it fine, but like she'd be looking good at some moments. I don't know, like, shit, I know people be like OD glazing her looks and stuff. And I guess it's those guys that like were overly obsessed with Megan Fox whenever she was younger and all that shit, or I guess when they were younger. But I don't know. I don't be overly infatuated with women's looks. I know this is literally about music, and I'm making it a whole different topic, but she looks great. But shit, I don't know.
Songs by Madison Beer.
Great looking, but I probably wouldn't be overly obsessed like some dudes on the net.
First gained attention as a teenager through YouTube covers, and her popularity skyrocketed when Justin Bieber shouted her out. After years of development in an early pop phase that didn't fully click, she reinvented herself with her 2021 debut album Life Support. The project showed her artistic maturation and vulnerable songwriting. It debuted on number 65 on the Billboard 200 and performed solidly internationally, earning praise for her vocal delivery and look. This positioned her as a prominent.
Wait, I'm sorry. I'm laughing only because I'm thinking, Mo, if I made a video where I was singing Up in the Rain, everyone would be like, get this dance. Bro, they would say the most racist shit in the comments. I can't even lie. And it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. Especially because I got dreads.
Promising mid-tier pop artist.
I'm not making fun of her. I was just thinking about me in that situation.
Transitioning from internet fame to a more serious musician. Her highly anticipated sophomore album, Silence Between Songs.
But we need more people singing in the rain. I can't lie.
2023, and was supposed to be her big breakthrough. While it received generally positive
Anyone tapping to Madison Beer?
Commercially, it underperformed expectations.
Slurs would be dropped, unfortunately.
Number 86 on the Billboard 200 in the US, a noticeable drop from her debut. First week numbers were modest, and none of the singles achieved major mainstream breakthrough success.
Damn, you could feel the green screen through the video.
The album struggled to connect.
Damn, especially on that. No lie, whoever comped this did not do an amazing job. If they're well with their craft. If they're not, then I mean it's all right. But
with a wider audience, Madison has remained active with touring and new music, but she still hasn't managed to become a main pop girl. Beautifully ordinary.
Who remembers Tones and I? Nah, they definitely didn't like overly pay the special effects artist. The color grading looked cool, but man, guys, I unironically would listen to Dance Monkey, and I always say it a lot. I didn't. Oh my gosh, yes, he's got some weight there. I did not realize the shit. But bro, someone's gonna like piece my ass up for saying that, but I don't care. Anyways, so like, I unironically would like, yeah, I would listen to this shit, bro. I'm saying, bro. Genuinely, I think, yo, there was this one shorty that song haunts you. There was this one shorty in like high school, bro, and I thought she was like so good looking. Like I saw her like end of my freshman year, sophomore year. We didn't have like any class. I never saw her again. What's good, Muhammad? And then junior year, we had pre-cal together. And she sat right behind me. And I wouldn't talk a lot in class. And she would make small talk with me, which I thought was dope. Shoot, it was one of them things where I felt butterflies. No bap. And I remember we started talking like semester after that. And I didn't have Spotify. I wasn't someone who had Spotify really because I wasn't paying for Spotify Premium. I didn't have money like that either. And I wasn't going to listen to no fucking ads. I would literally just listen to shit on YouTube. And she wanted to know my top songs and all that shit. And I didn't use my stories either. So no bap. I put like a random collection of all them motherfuckers going in at once. And it's a post. It's still on my IG. If you scroll back like far enough, like if you care to stalk my old life, that shit's still on there, bro. Y'all will see it's on there. But I think Dance Monkey's on that bitch. No lie. Actually, I can't lie, y'all. We're finna look at this John together. Because I do got some banger songs up on there, but... yeah, nonetheless, though, I would unironically listen to Dance Monkey by itself. I feel like y'all overly dictate the song because it played so much. And she was overly expressive. She was expressive as hell on that song. I can't lie. No lie, that song and... what's that one song by Panic at the Disco? High Hopes? Yeah. Like, those songs got... OD played in 2019. I feel like those songs define the year for it. Ain't no way you fucked with Dance Monkey. Bro, I dead did. Rolling Loud and bro, nah, no lie. What do y'all think of Rolling Loud this year? Like, if I'm being honest with y'all. Well, if y'all are, I want y'all to be honest with me is what I'm saying. What did y'all think or are thinking of Rolling Loud? Because obviously, I feel like, me personally, I don't think people are giving it enough, like, credit where credit's due. Because they want to see the people who've always been there. They want to see the motherfucking Drakes. They want to see the Travis Scotts. They want to see the Futures. But they got to open that lane up for, like, new people. Because, bro, like, them wave of people, they're going to die at some point. But at the same time, Rolling Loud is in a very interesting place because of the people who are up in music. Like, I saw a lot of bullshit on there, in my personal opinion. I saw... yeah, just a lot of bullshit. Damn, I forgot I had to like bring this over somewhere else because profile pictures and shit. Okay. Yo, I'm so fucking cringe, bro. Oh my gosh, sorry, I'm looking back at my old stuff. But cringe in a good way, like I like it. But like then there's some other people on there where I'm like, okay, yeah, I mean I get what they're doing and all that stuff. It's like going up, you know, it's cool and all that is good. But anyways though, let's see fucking post that I made. Wait, does this bit.ly still lead to or is it a joke? Hold up. Oh shoot, wait. I still have this play. Oh my gosh, I use my friend's Spotify. I'm so sorry, y'all. I know I'm like literally off topic as hell. Non-vicious sucks. To each its own. All I know is Netspin sucks, Blood sucks, Che mostly sucks, Law, all this shit sucks. I'm not really a fan of Blood. I'm not like a huge fan of Che. I like some songs. I'm not a huge fan of Net. I can't lie either. Was Tones and I on here? Y'all, this is the moment of truth. Hold up. Okay, we got high hopes, alright? Alright, let's see. I missed this song. I can't find it on the internet no more. Alright. I told y'all, bro. I unironically listened to Dance Monkey back then, y'all. I know we are literally off topic from what we're doing. We're supposed to be reacting to that motherfucker, but bro, I just had to show y'all. I had to show the receipts. That's 327 weeks ago. I was dead listening to Dance Monkey back in 2019. I swear there was another post. Once again, I'm not showing y'all the post because it's like, bro, y'all can dead scroll through my Instagram, bro. I got a link to it in the link tree down below in the description. Like, it is Dark Chocolate Oreo. And someone thought that motherfucker was my professional name. I mentioned that last stream. Also, another thing I want to mention. I think I'm gonna bring it up after the fucking video is done because it's kind of a doozy. It's a little bit of a story. Damn, I really have nothing to really talk about. It's so ass what you that was worse. Hey, no lie though. If you listen to 100 Gex, you can't clown me for that. I'm gonna be honest. You can't clown me if you're listening to like 100 Gex. Like, what's that one song called? Money Machine or something like that? If you listen to that song, you can't clown me. No fucking way, Jose. Genuinely, you cannot. Bro, where is this post? I know I made a post on this. What the fuck? Okay, I see it. I see it. I see it. Dance Monkey was not on this post. Okay, cool. Cool. Amen. Let's get it. Let's get back into what we were originally doing. I'm sorry, y'all know me. I yap. But let's finish this video off.
By Tones and
I think this is the final artist on here.
Onto the global stage in 2019 as an Australian busker. With the phenomenon Dance Monkey, the song became one of the biggest songs in the world, spending a record 24 weeks on #1 in Australia.
Boy, that's half a year. Well, okay, it's 2 weeks off a half a year. There's 52 weeks in a year, I believe.
Yeah,
11 still.
weeks on #1 in the UK and reaching the top 10 in the US.
Yeah, about 52.
It's now surpassed 3.4 billion streams on Spotify. Her debut project,
and yes, that's Australia.
Kids Are Coming EP, and her 2021 album.
Yo, what are the chances she had an album called The Kids Are Coming? And then Jack Harlow had Come Home, The Kids Miss You.
Welcome to the Madhouse capitalized on this momentum, even though the critical reception was rough. Her sophomore album, Beautifully Ordinary, was then released on August 2, 2024, but it didn't get any attention outside of her home country. The project failed to generate any significant impact or any hit singles. Its broader rollout felt muted compared to her debut era, and it didn't produce a crossover hit capable of sustaining long-term global attention. Beautifully Ordinary shows the
Okay, I know this is off topic, but y'all think that Tones and I could dead play like basketball like crazy? I feel like she could bust someone's ass up on the court. I've just always felt like that for whatever reason, because of how she dresses. I used to listen to Trap Nation. Boy, Trap Nation was the shit. What? Yo, it's the D something remix of gang, but it's the something remix of Song of Storms remix. It starts with a D. Yeah, the Dion custom remix. Boy, I was listening to this 24/7 back in middle school, bro.
Difficult one big hit wonder trap many artists fall into in the 2020s, while Tones and I maintained an Australian fan base.
That song's dead like 12 years old. That's crazy.
Between her debut explosion and the sophomore album's limited international impact shows how challenging it is to follow up a once-in-a-generation viral smash. The Butterfly
Fetty Wap
by Fetty Wap.
Wait, was this his most recent? This has to be his most recent.
Exploded onto the scene in 2013 with his distinctive melodic style. His self-titled debut album Fetty Wap was released in 2015 and became a massive commercial success, debuting at #1 on the Billboard 200 with
Yo, who remembers that song? Like, is it 679 by Fetty? Everyone thought that song had a conspiracy with the tag. 679 Fetty Wap. Do y'all remember? Oh, my webcam's covering it. Hold up. Do y'all remember when people were dissecting if this was genuinely said in that Fetty Wap song, bro? Do y'all recall this, bro? And everyone was like, it's just saying Remy Boy Lifestyle or something like that, because that's like the producer. Crazy times, crazy things, bro. Everyone always trying to like demonize rap, and they were talking about some. Now I bet if you play it in reverse, there's gonna be something that comes up.
129 equivalent units sold in its first week, powered by monster hits like Trap Queen, which was certified diamond, 679, My Way, and Again.
But I wasn't the biggest fan of Trap Queen.
He became one of the biggest breakthrough artists of the mid-2010s, holding multiple records for simultaneous chart entries. He dominated 2015 after a string of mixtapes and features. Fans waited years for his official sophomore album. The Butterfly Effect finally arrived in 2021 during a period when Fetty's personal life, including legal issues.
I can't lie, when I be seeing a slim black dude with like dreads now, I just be thinking Osama son. And I know this is off topic once again, but I swear Osama son, you don't see shit about him unless he's about to drop anything these days now. And I don't know if it's because he's with Atlantic or whatever, but I swear it's just like that.
kept him out of the spotlight.
Especially because people aren't leaking his whole life right now, so I don't see him at all on the internet.
Commercially, the album was a major disappointment. It failed to debut on the Billboard 200 and moved far fewer units than his debut, showing a huge decline in its mainstream relevance. The project felt dated in the 2020s, with the singles failing to make any significant impact on the Hot 100. Fetty killed his own momentum, blowing his load in one single year and failing to follow it up until it was too late. The Butterfly Effect is an undoubted sophomore slump. Fetty Wap went from one of the most exciting new voices in hip-hop, even
Pointy ass hoodie,
Taylor Swift, to struggling for relevance in just a few years. To make matters worse, he went to prison for years after being arrested for drug trafficking. Since he came out of prison, he looks like he has the right mindset, and I hope he gets back to delivering hits. Which sophomore
Hey, WV, bro. I found this channel recently and I fuck with the channel. Yeah. I don't know if I'm gonna watch this. Maybe we could watch it later on in the stream. It's been 2 hours. We're gonna flip back over to beats. We made one beat. We watched 2 videos. Yeah, about some stuff. I am gonna change this John though, and I'm actually gonna discuss the thing that I wanted to discuss with y'all. So I be telling y'all how I try to collaborate with people on this shit like crazy, and I get aired a lot. And I mentioned last stream there's like one producer. If that's exactly why I wasn't sure if I wanted to watch it, because I'm not gonna watch it on my free time. I can't lie. It's because it's called beats, and I said before I'm not the biggest fan of called beats no more. But as I've told y'all, I be getting aired like crazy. There's like one producer in particular I can kind of think of where we might do some stuff, but I'm low-key the one who has to lock in on kind of getting that kind of put together. Not necessarily just like on some stream shit, but just like music in general, and then maybe some content shit. But we're going into my discography. So I am talking in particular about this song right over here. Oh, that's crazy. I could play this because this is my own original music. Y'all, so I got this song, You and May. It released on my album Infatuation back in 2024. Okay? So You and Me, I remember I made the beat back in like August of 2024. And I mean, I've shown off myself making the beat on the channel before. I don't feel like opening up the project file because there is a bit of xenology and I don't feel like waiting for that shit to load up. But right over here, I mean, I uploaded the full damn near raw version of me making it. It's supposed to be a different type of beat. And I put the consolidated like short quick run at the very end. So if y'all want to watch that, it's there. It's kind of like a Bosa adjacent poppy R&B-ish type shit. But nonetheless, I was done with the song and I wanted a cover done. So I had this one friend and I was like, hey, you helped me making the cover for this one other song. Not even gonna mention the other song, but for this one other song, I was just wondering if you would like to help me with this. And she made that cover off of a whim. And I was like, hey, that's dope. I will low-key pay you to commission one to have it done for this. She aired me, bro. I was like, what the fuck, bro? So I moved on, and I really fuck with this one artist. I fuck with this one artist so heavy. It's like a Hawaiian artist, and I saw that this one person makes cover art for them sometimes, and I like the art style. It's just kind of different. So I found her Instagram and I hit her up, and I was like, yo, I see that you make art for this one person. Would you like to commission some art for me? I have this one song. I even put the song on it, and I gave a big description of what I would like for the art. And the person was like, my bad, y'all. But the person said, oh yeah, I charge this much for covers. And I said, okay, I mean, I'm in school right now. I get paid every week. Is it possible that I can like send the money over to you on like Thursday? Because that's when I get paid. I don't even want you to like work on the cover or anything beforehand, because I don't want to look suspicious or anything. You know, I'm just waiting to get paid and then I can give it to you. Trust me, this is my idea. If that's good. They said, cool. I got paid, and I told them, hey, person, I got paid, so I can send you the money and here's my idea. They didn't respond to me, bro, and that shit low-key pissed me off, bro. I don't like how people can't be transparent or anything, and it's like, shit, you aired me because like what, I'm a black dude with dreads or something. And I be putting race into shit like that when it like looks stereotypical, because it's like, bro, what the fuck? Like, you can literally see, bro, I'm literally gonna go back through this with y'all. You can literally see. So by the time that I hit her up, I had all of these songs. You can see I have a consistent track of like releasing songs. What makes you think I'm finna like try and run you over for like money? Bro, it's like, I don't need you. I just want you to like help me with this shit. You feel? And obviously there's even more songs and all that releases that come after her, but it's still just like, bro, what the fuck? That shit had me bent. So a week passes by and I'm like, hey, I would still just like to know if you'd like to help me with the cover. She didn't respond. So I had this one other friend, okay? This person I had known since the 3rd grade. So I was like, hey, I just want to know if you'd like to help me with some cover art. Because they reached out to me one time. I was about to make a cover art for a song of mine. Same one that the other friend actually made a cover for. And I used theirs instead of mine because I just liked how theirs looked a lot more. And then someone else made a cover for me. I was like, that's fucking awesome. So when I made the original cover, 3rd grade friend was like, hey, I'll make you a cover if you ever want to. Just reach out to me. And I said, yeah, I would like to now. This is the song. This is my idea. And then they drew a rough sketch. And I was like, yeah, that's awesome. And I am a big believer of if you're good at anything, bro, you shouldn't be doing that shit for free. So I was going to pay them. I don't care if they're my friend, bro. Whenever anyone comes into like this music shit with me and like there's monetary stuff that can come off of it, I'm always going to at least try to settle the monetary shit as such a business person would. I'm not going to be on some friendship where it's like, you're my friend, I don't need to pay you, or I'm your friend, you don't need to pay me for real like that. Because I kind of used to do that with making beats and mixing some shit for my homies. I'm not doing that shit no more. I don't give a fuck, bro. I don't give a fuck if they're like in this fucking room with me. That shit's not going on no more. So I was gonna pay her for it. Shit, even the BeatStars, the beat that AK sent me the sample for and gave me idea with the drums for, AK's a collaborate on there. So if I ever make anything off it, AK's making money too. Like, I'm never gonna play it on some I'm supposed to make all the profits type shit, on some Mr. Crab shit. Nonetheless though, she made a sketch and then I hit her up like the next week just to see if she was still working on it, because she didn't like really give me any updates. Bro, she aired me. She fucking aired me, bro. I was like, I've literally known you for, I was in the 3rd grade in 2011. I was like, I've known you for 13 years, bro. Like, just keep it a buck with me, bro. Like, I don't get, like, what the fuck? Bro, like that shit just had me bent. It really did. That second person that okay, actually last person, the 3rd grade person. So she wasn't really responding to me. At some point she started commenting on my music shit again. I was like, bro, fuck you. What the fuck? Like, I always say I take this music shit like so serious. Like, I obviously, like, whenever y'all be making fun of my shit and all that stuff, I be making fun of my shit too. But it's like, if someone's like overly on dick about some stuff, bro, it's like, I can't lie, I don't fuck with that, bro. Like, I love my music stuff. There's levels to it, obviously. That's why I don't really get like offended with none of y'all or like overly pissed off. But it's like, ain't no one else gonna make me cry about my music shit. But it's like, bro, like, there's levels to it. If you're gonna OD overly disrespect my shit, bro, don't fuck with me when it comes to this music stuff. I'm be honest. But I was like, bro, why are you showing me love when you were just gonna blow me away when I try to ask for a cover? The second person that I hit up, they deactivated their Insta the next month after ghosting me. Then they reactivated it. I was watching the fuck out of their account because I was like, why did you ghost me? What the fuck did I do? Dead ass. Like, you gave me no reason. I'm only bringing this up because since no one helped me, I literally just made a fucking AI generated image. This is AI. This is unfortunately AI. And you could be like, oh, boo, fuck you, bro. I did this as a fuck you to all the fucking artists that said fuck you when I was literally asking to commission a cover and was gonna pay them, bro. So this isn't, oh, fuck you for using AI, bro. This is fuck them, bro, because literally dead ass fuck them. I'm only bringing this up because I was going through my old DMs on Insta a couple days ago. I was bored. I don't get why they ghost me, bro. I'm not gonna show y'all my DMs, but I'm not even aggressive. I kid y'all not. I'm like, hey, I see that you do this, you know, a little bit of the glaze, like, I really like your stuff. I would like to know XYZ. And then it's literally just that. Or, oh, hey, I see your music. I would like some advice on this because they're like way above me and I don't think they're going to collaborate with me. Or it's, hey, I would like to collaborate with you because we're kind of in a similar space. And they'll say some shit like, oh yeah, you're cool. And then they'll run the fuck off. And it's like, then they barely make shit afterwards. And it's like, bro, I don't know, shit like that pissing me off. But I'm scrolling through my old DMs and I saw this one person. I was like, wait, who is this? And I looked at the messages. I was like, damn, this is that person I hit up. I kid y'all not, bro. Let me actually just open it up on my phone. I have a screenshot where I blocked their name. Bro, I kid y'all not. Y'all know how it is. Oh, wait, yeah. Let me go to the screenshot I blocked their name in because holy fuck. I'm not trying to, like, overly like dick eat on this person. Dick eat on this person? Is that AO? Okay, whatever. I'm just gonna put my fucking face there, like, to block it off. Bro. It is, if money's involved, I didn't get why. That's what I'm saying, bro. I literally told this person, just give me Thursday. I didn't say give me next month or, oh, I'll pay you back later. Don't know how it is literally May 10th. I sent this message to them. Hold up. Okay. I sent this message to them January 14th of 2024. Seen last week. And that's last week of this year, bro. May 7th, 2026? Why the fuck did you air me, ghost me, and then you look back at the message? Bro, delete it, block me, bro. Like, that's just weird. I don't get why motherfuckers be so weird when people are small, bro. I don't know why they feel like they could be disrespectful or as a fuck or whatever the hell. Just keep it a buck with me. Just say, oh, I don't feel like... I guess some of y'all think, oh, it's not worth it. Oh, not everyone's the same. Bro, just... if you're gonna like build a business or a brand or anything, bro, just have respect, bro. That's all I'm saying. I'm not one of these average black people or stereotypically as black where it's like I'm just gonna like try and run up on you, try and get like finesse you for whatever the hell, and then run off. Motherfuckers be weird, bro. That shit dead pissing me off. That's why I always be mentioning my identity with this stuff. As I mentioned earlier, Singing in the Rain. I have dreads. I'm a dark skin, bro. Shit. I literally, bro. Okay, I can't really lie. I don't like this, like my singing on here as much anymore. Maybe it's also the mixing. I can't lie, but like, bro, I literally make music of anything, bro. Literally anything and everything. So whenever motherfuckers see how the fuck I look, they're like, damn, bro, why the fuck are you singing and all this other shit? That's why I bring my identity into this shit so much. It's like, bro, I just like a lot of music. I'm just gonna like fucking... Bro, just skipping through and hearing me sing is actually like funny as fuck. I can't lie. Also, I don't like the mix on that. But still, nonetheless, you're like an older thug, bro. Motherfuckers, this is what I'm saying, bro. That's how you sound. It's just motherfuckers really just be dick eating on that shit. It's like I'm really just myself and who I am, bro. It's like this is literally just how I look. If you're gonna paint a picture identity or whatever the fuck on it, then it's like, bro, do you? But if you're gonna let that be like what subtracts me from your business or whatever, I don't want to work with you on some shit, bro. Like, just block me, dead ass. Don't fuck with me. Ugh, my bad, y'all. I got like overly invested in that. That took fucking 10 minutes to talk about, but Jesus, bro, it's just that shit really irked me the other day when I saw that. Like, dead ass, why are we opening up messages that we saw 2 years ago that you ghosted me on? Like, ugh. Damn, y'all, I really just messed up my whole headspace with that. I can't lie. I'm over here in Expand right now trying to... That was delayed. I'm over here in Expand right now trying to figure out what the heck I even want to, like, cook up. But, bro, I can't lie. I ruined my headspace with that. I dead did. They never saw it? Nah. I can't believe that, bro. Their account was still up. What else? They deactivated the next month. Reactivated. I hit them up after they ghosted me the week later. Nah, they never saw it. Is like you texting your high school crush 3 times within the same week and her saying, oh, I haven't been on my phone much. Gang, it's 2026. We all on our phones, bruh. We all touching technology at least one time a day, bruh. Like, ain't no way. And also, if anyone is ever finna hit me talking about an opportunity for money and I see that they're at least like decently credible, I'm not finna forget that they're talking to me about money. An accolade? Bro, someone literally hit my email earlier. Oh, no, I'm not even tripping on you. I'm not tripping on you. It's just I'm overly expressing like my point, bro. It's just, man, see, that's the shit where I'm like, damn, maybe it's because I'm a black motherfucker with dreads. You thought I was mad? But, shit, it's like, someone earlier today, bro, they hit my music email and were like, I really love your content. I love your music stuff. And I was like, hey, that's amazing. But bro, only hit me if you're talking about business stuff, bro. Like music related stuff. It's like, I'm not forgetting that because, oh, it's a nice compliment. It's interesting. I remember a lot of things as well, but it's just, man, I can't lie, y'all. I dead fucked up my mental space with that shit. I'm gonna be so honest. I'm not gonna bring up the games because motherfuckers want to search up the games whenever we play them. I think I low-key was gonna sample this on some funny shit, so I'm gonna bring this up. Oh, you're good. You're overthinking some of this for sure, because I wasn't thinking you're mad at me. Oh, some black women. Hey, my bad, beautiful. My fault. My fault. Hey, nah. Hey, nah, you right. Nah, you absolutely right. I'm not even saying that on some just trying to sound sorry. It's just, hey, you literally just said you're a black woman, and I'm not even thinking about your own race, bro. So it's like that literally some victim mindset shit. So nah. You right. You was absolutely right on that last F. And nah, they's like, they're Hawaiian, Muhammad. I was like, shit, bro. Like, what the fuck? Cheer up? Nah, that's facts, bro. My fault, y'all. You know, sometimes, bro. Sometimes the stress be building and it leaks on over here. Nonetheless, though, let me drop this sample up on here. Wait, nah, I did remember what I wanted to do. The last thing that we're fixing to do today, and this might make an airtight beat. What does that mean? The last thing I wanted to do, guys, Darian Loki gave me this idea. I went and downloaded a Roblox drum kit, and by that, I downloaded some old Roblox sounds. Y'all saw this shit that we did with Minecraft. Today, now let me hear that drum roll again. Okay, that's enough. Today, we're making a beat only using Roblox sounds. I don't know how this is about to turn out. This shit's probably going to turn out ass like the Minecraft shit, but we're still going to go with it, bro. We're going to do this shit regardless. I don't know what any of these sounds sound like besides I hate all artists type beat. What? Anyways. I only know what the oof sound effect sounds like, and I don't even see it in here, so I don't know if these are dead from Roblox. If y'all don't recognize any of these sounds, okay, if y'all don't recognize any of these sounds, gang, this shit might get scrapped because I don't be playing Roblox like that. I don't know about y'all, but I don't be on Roblox like that. Hey, we already got our hi-hats, bro. We got our two-step right over here. Hold up. Let me clip this shit. Let me clip it right over here. It's Roblox. Word 2. All right, let's 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna make some slow type stuff this time. All right. Now we gotta make this a bit louder. Okay. Word 2. Guys, help. I don't know what the fuck I'm finna do with this, bro. All right. Damn, nah, this needs to have a bit more. I know this seems dumb as fuck. I'm actually just making like some essence of what a hi-hat could be like. 16 step? Oh yeah, that sounds nothing like a hi-hat. Yeah, we are cooked, bro. Oh, what the fuck? That's a high scratch? Okay, I don't think transient shapers help me with this shit. Memphis type hi-hat is cool. What type of Memphis hi-hats do you listen to? What? Or maybe I just don't have them in mind. Hold up. Shit, hey, guys, we're gonna make something out of this. Okay, fuck it, bro. This is actually gonna be our kick. All right, boom. We're gonna boost this up even more. All right, boom. Okay, this has to be down an octave. Some punchy kick and distorted snare, maybe? Word, nah, I'm feeling that. Wait, why are you doing it this way? Wait, what do you mean? I was gonna say, you talking about the sounds or like how I'm like trying to like shape the sound? Because shit, I don't be making drum kits, so like, oh word. Hold up, we might be going somewhere. Please don't make lo-fi. Hold up. Can I stretch this out? Just like make it slower? I can't lie. I'm not gonna do all that. We're just gonna keep it like that. Maybe I could boost up the like low mid. Boy, that pitch sounds ugly. All right, cool. We actually have a somewhat decent start right now. I low-key don't. Ooh, wait, hold up. Hold up, bro. This is actually going to be light work. What? What? Oh, shoot. How did... Stop. Okay, nah. We could literally have that as a simple one-shot. We drag this in over again. Or I don't even need to drag it in, but I could just... Nice, bro. We already got a loop point. This is all we need, Gangi. This is all we are in need of. Bro, you're over here telling me not to make lo-fi, but I don't know where else this is fixing to go, bro. Alright, let's put use loop points on. Oh, also, is this... what is the pitch of this on some real shit? It's actually not able to tell. You already know me, bro. We're putting that D minor. Try it. Bro, this shit sounds ass, bro. Hold up. Damn, I be spamming the bruh back to back. My bad, y'all. I actually got to get some more vocab. Please recommend books. I can't lie. We kind of have a start. Hold up. Well, let's make these a bit louder. Because this is mad quiet. It's actually wild. Oh my gosh. Hold up. Soft clip on the master. Okay, this is sitting at like 9-ish. We just got to bring this up then. Itself. Boost. No, we had a progression, bro, but it doesn't resolve well. Yo, we're gonna get something, bruh. Something's gonna come out of this. I just need to see. Obviously, it's the G sharp. I think this is the best I'm fixing to make out of this. I can't even lie. Bro, them chords actually do sound like some shit. I can't lie. I gotta be honest with myself. Like, I'm not rock with the most. But hey, let's move. Let's move. Maybe you can listen to some inspiration with these Roblox sounds. I won't lie, I might have to put the convolver on the chords and actually like just drown them out. Word. Oh, that's all we had to change, bruh. Oh my gosh, the digital. Oh, the distortion. Nah. Yo! You thought this was the video where it meets compressor, bro? You thought I powered it? I mean, you thought I paid for that? I can't lie. Y'all know I said that intentionally. But still, that's funny. Bro, I'm actually mad funny, bro. I'm talking about something y'all thought I partied that. Let's see, can I? Ooh, wait, hold on. Let me put some attack. Wait, hold up. Oh, I'm dumb, bro. These are not on the ends. Hold up, this might be the most successful of these goofy beats that we've been doing. Maybe. Lo-fi beats cry too? Nah, word true. That's exactly what this is, yo. Oh wait, hold on. Nah, we can't have it ring out like that. Oh, okay. Wait, hold on. We're getting places. We're going places. Trust. Let me change the velocity on these. Yo, you know what we should have done? I know that this might sound OD. We should have done like the Rio sliding one-shot method. That would have been crazy. Could you imagine? Invert this. Nah. G? Okay. I only put the G there because then that just makes it A minor 7. Word. By the sliding method by Rio Leva, this is what I'm talking about. So I could have done some shit like where I have the chords like hold out and they literally slide to each note because these are one shots. So hold up. This boom, we're gonna solo this by itself. Word 2. I'm still gonna do it out of curiosity. I can't even lie. I can't lie. Yes. I almost said yes, ma'am, bro. What's up with me, bro? Yes, sir, Mohammed. Yo, my bad, bro. Mohammed is a whole gentleman, bro. Boom. Yeah, Mohammed said no worries because I got it right. If I got it wrong, he probably would have came through and beat my ass. Oh, bro, I can't wait. Dang, that went to the wrong thing. I can't lie. Rio is goated for messing around with a playlist like this, bro. Oh, bro, that sounded so nasty. Okay, I'm moving, bro. That sound. Okay, someone smarter than me. How do I actually get like more kick from this disgusting waveform? Even the capitator can't help me, y'all. I'm cooked. Y'all think I can like squash the heck out of it and somehow get something from it, bro? I can't get nothing out of this, bro. Wave shaping? Maybe. You said EQ a lot. We're EQing the lows like this. Bro, I don't think anyone has ever looked this scared with an EQ like plus 30 decibels. Mohammed, I'm trusting you, bro. Mohammed, I don't trust you anymore, bro. What the fuck was that? Bro, it just farted up in my ear, bro. I think that's the most we're touching to hold up, though. Okay, so with this, it sounds tighter. With this, sounds like it goes up more. Compress. Nah, I can't lie. Mohammed, I'm gonna run with the wave shaper though. Nah, the wave shaper actually makes it sound like it goes like a bit longer. I'm gonna use that over fetish. I can't lie, this is nice. Now we just gotta somehow figure out how we can possibly use this bass. Boom. Easy. Loop point. Nice little cheat codes. Wait, what? Okay, whatever. Wait, no, I did not want to replace the whole bass. Hold up. What note is this on? Edit. Detect pitch regions. All right, we're gonna have to use our ears once again. I'm gonna need y'all help low key. Y'all already know I'm tone deaf. Simple notes for bass. Word. Bro, I'm the worst person to touch FL Studio, bruh. No, the thing is, like, if I copy the root notes, I don't know if this bass is in key. You know what? Now I'm gonna copy it over, hoping that it's in key, like that it's in tune. Because if it's not, bro, like, I'm finna have to sit over here and start fishing for what the root note is. Because Edison's not able to detect it because of, like, I don't even know why. Like, it's saying it's C0 over here, so I can't really pitch it to anything. Try new tone? No lie? Bro, you're spitting. Oh, yeah, you just went Haley Welch on it, bro. Ooh. Nah, I can't lie, Mohammed. You literally, like, spat on it. I'm not even trying to be on some freaky dinky shit, bro. You genuinely just spat all over it, bro. Okay, now I'm doing too much. My bad. Okay, yeah. I said a bit. I kept going on for too long. I'll stop, bro. Oh, wait, hold up. I'm seeing all of this stuff because I have those midis on there. Whatever, bro. We're gonna run with this. Ugh. Oh my god, bro, this is terrible. This is genuinely not it. But I'm not stopping though. Bro, I'm not going to. Holy shit, bro. Like, every single time I do these challenge videos, I'm really just thinking, bro, good sound selection truly matters. Cause I'm over here with the most rinky dinky, like, out of the 1840s bass. Did they even have, like, waveforms in the 1840s? Did that even exist yet? Oh my goodness. I can't lie, bro. Someone has to use that in, like, Step Team, bro. Could you imagine? I gotta send that over to Rex V2. Bro, this would have been a better kick than what I have. Guys, I can't lie. I think I'm done touching this bass, bro. I don't know what else to use for this. This is fire. Gatekeep it, bro. You talking about the beat or that sound effect? Because this beat is definitely getting gatekept. I'm not even finna make content out of this beat. In all honesty. Bro, this doesn't sound. Beats just need tomorrow's real to fix it. Tomorrow's real can't fix this, bro. Yo, I need like a genuine like. I need like the sad hamster sound effect. I'm gonna be so dead ass with y'all. Half the time I start fake crying is because I'm trying to like basically like imitate the feel of that shit. But no lie, I need that. I need that. Huh? Where is it? Yeah, like the sad hamster violin. Hold up, bro. Where's my soundboard? Shit, there he goes. Hold on. Let me add this on here. I can't lie. Add. Like. At least y'all are gonna think I'm genuinely going crybaby mode. Like, wait, let's like y'all just gonna think, damn, this motherfucker's like always just fucking mad, bro. Hold on. Which key? Let me do the minus sign. Yup. Hold on. Okay. Hold on, bruh. Bro, why does this filter make me look so like I look like I'm in a horror movie? It doesn't even look like normal black and white. I don't know how else I can describe it. It literally looks like I'm in a horror movie. Anyways, let me say that, John. Got Yard waiting on me a spot. All right, cool. Do I do anything else with this? This sounded better without the bass, in all honesty. I'm not doing anything else, bro. This is, guys, we're gonna add a glass break on some funny stuff. This is the full beat. Them zombies in my closet. Yo. Never look behind. Word 2, bro. I'm never turning around. This is the last thing I'm putting on this beat. This will become a video. Oh my goodness, bro. How long was the stream? Y'all. I think that's it. I can't lie. I think we go out on a bang like that. And I don't even know if you can consider that a bang. But trust... one thing I can assure y'all. Told you don't make lo-fi. What if I just really felt like making lo-fi today, Mohammed? Play my music again, bro. Okay. We have more challenges coming up. All right. I want each and every single one of y'all to keep that in mind. That is not the last time we do that. It never is. We've done it with Minecraft, we've done it with Terraria, we've done it with Roblox now. There are more things to be conquered. There's more sounds to put my paws on in FL Studio. We're gonna tackle them. We're gonna get them. We're gonna attack them. They call him real. 2028, bro. Vote my ass, bro. Vote me for president. Word 2. Some real shit. Hey, it is all love, though. It's all good, though. Appreciate it. Unfortunately, I'm sorry for kind of crashing out on some of y'all, like, whenever I was, just to find a little like the art shit. But once again, y'all know it's all love as always. You know, I appreciate each and every single one of y'all for stopping by as per usual. It's your boy Real. I'll catch y'all soon enough, bro. I can't wait to show some of the shit I'm actually working on, like off screen and all that stuff, because I'm really liking how it's sounding. Sonic 06 sound effect, maybe potentially. But hey, with that said, peace out. I will let y'all know next time that we're live. Might be tomorrow. Who knows? When will this type beat start playing? There it goes. Right as I was starting to say. Take care. Stay y'all. Stay real. Watch out for more videos. I think I'm going to drop some tonight. Oh no. If not tonight, tomorrow. Most def.